did the work. They let their achievements be the explanation. The more you explain, the more people feel entitled to have an opinion on your life. The more you justify your choices, the more you invite unnecessary feedback. People will always have something to say, but their words don't pay your bills. Their opinions don't determine your future. Their approval isn't required for you to win. So instead of explaining, just execute. Instead of debating, just dominate. Instead of seeking understanding, seek results. Let your success be the proof. Let your growth be the explanation. Let your work be the response. Because at the end of the day, nobody can argue with results. No one cares about why something didn't work out. No one is interested in excuses, explanations, or justifications. At the end of the day, all that matters is whether you made it happen or not. The world rewards results, not effort. You can try your hardest, you can struggle, you can put in time, but if there's nothing to show for it, it won't mean much. That's the cold truth. People don't remember attempts, they remember achievements. That's why winners don't focus on why they couldn't do something. They focus on getting it done no matter what. The problem with focusing on reasons is that it creates a mindset of justification instead of execution. When you start thinking about why something didn't happen, you shift your focus from problem solving to excuse making. You start to believe that circumstances control your outcomes when in reality, your actions do. Winners know that results are the only proof of effort that matters. That's why they stay focused on solutions. They don't dwell on what went wrong. They ask themselves what needs to be done to get it right. They don't tell stories about their struggles. They tell stories about their victories. People only pay attention when there is something real to see. When you deliver results, when you succeed, when you accomplish something, that's when people listen. That's when people respect you. It's easy to talk about what you want to do, what you plan to achieve, what obstacles you faced, but talk doesn't move anything forward. Action does. The ones who get ahead in life are the ones who stop explaining, stop justifying, and start producing results. Success is not about fairness. It's not about who has the best background, the most resources, or the easiest path. It's about who refuses to let obstacles stop them. The ones who make it aren't the ones with the least challenges. They are the ones who push through regardless. They don't have time to talk about why something didn't work because they are too busy making things happen. If one way doesn't work, they find another. If they fail, they learn, adjust, and try again. They know that in the end, the only thing people see is the outcome. Nobody remembers the details of a struggle, they remember the victory. Think about the greatest success stories. You hear about the hardships, the failures, the roadblocks, but those are just part of the journey. What people really respect is the success that came after. That's what gets recognized. That's what gets rewarded. No one is out here handing out trophies for trying. Effort matters, but only when it leads to results. The more time you spend focusing on reasons, the less time you have to focus on solutions. It's easy to justify why things didn't work out. It's easy to explain why something wasn't possible, but none of that changes the outcome. The ones who win in life are the ones who don't waste energy on reasons. They channel all their energy into figuring out how to get the job done. They don't stop until they produce something real, something tangible, something People respect success because success proves effort. It proves commitment, resilience, and dedication. It shows that no matter what was in the way, you found a way through. That's what earns respect. Not the story, not the struggle, but the fact that despite all of it, you still made it happen. If you want people to respect your grind, if you want recognition for your work, if you want to be seen as someone who is serious about their goals, then stop explaining and start executing. Stop looking for understanding and start delivering results. Stop worrying about what's fair and focus on what's possible. There will always be obstacles, there will always be reasons to quit, and there will always be things outside of your control. But none of that matters in the end. The only thing that matters is what you actually accomplish. The world remembers results. The world rewards results. Everybody goes through struggles. There's no escaping it. Life will throw challenges at you. People will doubt you, and things will not always go as planned. But the difference between those who win and those who don't is how they use those struggles. Some people let struggles break them, while others use them to build themselves up. The ones who make it understand that struggle is not a reason to stop. It's a reason to push harder. Instead of complaining about how hard things are, they turn their struggles into motivation. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, they see them as stepping. Most people don't realize that struggle is necessary. It builds resilience. It forces growth. It teaches lessons that you can't learn any other way. Without struggle, there is no progress. Without hardship, there is no strength. Winners know this, and that's why they don't run from struggles, they embrace them. They understand that every challenge is an opportunity to get better, to grow stronger, and to develop the kind of mindset that can handle anything. The reason struggle is so powerful is because it forces you out of your comfort zone. It pushes you to do things you never thought you could do. It makes you dig deeper, work harder, and stretch beyond what you believed was possible. Every great success story is filled with struggle. Every person who has ever accomplished something significant has faced obstacles that could have made them quit. But instead of quitting, they used those struggles to push them forward. They took every setback, every failure, every moment of doubt, and turned it into fuel. Most people see struggle as a sign to stop. They think if something is hard, it means it's not meant for them. But that's not true. Struggle doesn't mean stop. It means keep going. It means you're on the right path. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the opportunity for growth. When you push through hard times, you become stronger. You develop the discipline, patience, and toughness that success requires. You build a foundation that can't be shaken. The key is to shift your mindset. Instead of looking at struggles as problems, start seeing them as training. Every challenge is preparing you for the next level. Every difficult moment is shaping you into the person you need to become. Without struggle, you wouldn't develop the skills, the mindset, or the endurance needed to win. Winners don't wish for an easy life. They use every struggle as a lesson, every hardship as a teacher, and every setback as a setup for a comeback. Struggles also separate those who are serious from those who aren't. Everybody wants success, but not everyone is willing to go through what it takes to get there. Most people give up when things get tough. They let struggle defeat them instead of using it to build themselves up. But the ones who keep going, the ones who refuse to let struggle break them, those are the ones who win in the end. They don't let temporary pain stop them from achieving permanent success. There will always be struggles. You will always face challenges. But the way you handle them is what determines your future. You can either complain about them or you can use them to grow. You can either let them hold you back or you can let them push you forward. The choice is yours. Winners make the choice to keep moving, to keep learning, and to keep growing no matter what stands in their way. In a world where everyone is talking, posting, and sharing every detail of their lives, keeping quiet is a power move. Too many people feel the need to announce their plans, explain their struggles, or defend their choices. They want validation, approval, or recognition before they've even accomplished anything. But the truth is, the more you talk, the more you open yourself up to criticism, negativity, and distraction. The most successful people move in silence. They don't waste time explaining their every step because they know that real power is in execution, not conversation. When you talk too much about what you're going to do, you give people the opportunity to plant doubt in your mind. Not everyone is rooting for you. Some people are waiting for you to fail. Others might not even mean harm, but their own fears, limitations, and negative thinking can seep into your vision. When you share too much, you invite unnecessary opinions that can shake your confidence and slow you down. That's why the best strategy is to keep things to yourself and let your success make the noise. Silence allows you to focus. Talking about your plans gives a false sense of accomplishment. You start feeling like you're making progress just because you're discussing it, but nothing has actually been done. Winners don't get caught up in hype. They don't waste energy telling people what they're going to do. They put all their energy into taking action. Every minute spent explaining yourself is a minute that could have been used to build, improve, and move forward. Moving in silence also keeps you unpredictable. When people don't know what you're up to, they can't interfere, they can't copy you, and they can't sabotage you. The element of surprise is one of the greatest advantages you can have. If people don't see you coming, they can't prepare for you. By the time they realize what you've been working on, it's already done. That's why the most powerful moves are made quietly. Another reason silence is so effective is that it forces people to take you seriously. When you talk too much, you give people the chance to doubt you, dismiss you, or challenge you. But when you simply do the work and show results, no one can argue with that. There's nothing left to debate. You don't have to prove yourself with words when your achievements speak for themselves. People respect action more than talk. Keeping quiet also protects your energy. When you share your goals with too many people, you open yourself up to their negativity, jealousy, or doubts. Some people will try to discourage you, not because they want to help, but because they don't want to see you succeed. Others will pretend to support you, but secretly hope you fail. The less you say, the less room there is for outside influence. Your goals are yours. Your dreams are yours. You don't need everyone's opinion on them. There's also power in silence when dealing with negativity. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not every insult deserves a response. Not every critic needs to be addressed. Sometimes the best response is no response. When people try to bring you down, when they spread negativity, when they doubt you, the worst thing you can do is give them your energy. Silence sends a stronger message than words ever could. It shows that you are too focused, too disciplined, and too determined to waste time on things that don't matter. The most successful people don't announce their every move. They don't seek approval before they act. They don't waste time justifying their decisions. They work in silence, stay focused, and deliver results. By the time people realize what they've done, it's too late to stop them. That's the power of silence. It keeps you in control, it keeps you focused, and it makes sure that when you speak, it actually means something.